Hello once again, this is the Jessica Brima channel, and I bring you breaking news. Nigeria is going to war against the Niger Republic. Oh yes, the Senate said no to President Tinubu. They said, no, you can't go to war. The Hausa community, the Northerners, said, no, you can't go to war with Niger Republic. But the Ecowas, the French government is putting pressure on Ecowas to go to war. So it won't be like, oh, Nigeria is going to war against Niger Republic. It's ECOWAS. The ECOWAS troop want to restore democracy in Niger Republic. You know, when I think of what is going on right now, it just brings back to me the 8 years of Buhari's regime, the unmitigated disaster that it was to the security of Nigeria, to the economy, the corruption that we witnessed, the deterioration of the whole nation under Buhari, a Fulani man. A Fulani man that gave Fulanis the latitude, the money, the privilege, the temerity to acquire arms, ammunitions. They were flaunting it all over, in public glare, using it to kill people in public glare. They justified the bearing of arms and killing of Nigerians, regardless of whether you are a Hausa man, a Southerner, or not, as long as you're not a Muslim Fulani. They arrogated to themselves that the right to commit mass rape, mass murder, barbarism, imposition of all manner of iniquities, burning of houses, burning people alive. We saw all that during Buhari's regime, but that just wasn't there. And Buhari just couldn't be bothered. He was rubbing our nose in it. Oh, yes, Buhari met only Boko Haram terrorists, but before he left, he added the Fulani herdsmen terrorists and added the Mieti Allah terrorists to terrorize the indigenous Nigerians. It was at the same time that this ousted Nigerian Republic president, Mohamed Bazoum, it was at that time that Buhari used Nigeria's money to sponsor this man to become the president of Niger Republic. A man that the people rejected. His people didn't want him, but Buhari was adamant in making him the president of the Niger Republic. Remember when Buhari boasted that after his tenure as president of Nigeria, that if Nigeria is not conducive for him, he might just retire to Niger Republic. Buhari, please retire to Niger Republic now. You boasted that you retired there because you used Nigeria's funds to establish a railway line. You constructed railway lines directly from Nigeria to Niger Republic, a functioning one. You signed the contract. You built a refinery in Niger Republic to supply crude oil to Nigeria. Oh. He gave them free visa. He said, look, you don't need visa to come to Nigeria again. He released that policy that anybody coming from any African country, you don't need visa to enter Nigeria. It was because of the Nigerians, his brothers in Niger Republic. Buhari boasted to Nigerians when they said to him, why are you wasting our money in Niger Republic? He bought bullion vans for them. He said it's for security. He wasted our money there. And when people asked him, Buhari publicly said that they are my cousins. They are my cousins. So because they are his cousins, the Nigerians, Southerners didn't mean anything to him. We didn't mean anything. Christians don't mean anything to him. All Buhari cared about while he was in power was how to merge Nigeria with Niger Republic. All these kidnappers and terrorist headsmen we see in the south, they are all from Niger Republic. They are not indigenous Nigerians. They are not Nigerian Fulanis, because most of them, all the people that have been kidnapped by them, say the people that kidnapped them were foreigners who don't speak a word of English. At the most, they will just have an interpreter, one person that can speak broken English. But all of them, most of them, 99% of them are from Niger Republic and other West African countries. Just because they are Fulanis, Buhari opened the door for them to come. Oh, yes. And the railways Buhari built between Nigeria and Niger Republic provides free transportation for these Nigerians, these militants, these killers, these jihadis to come to Nigeria and have a field day. Oh, yes, it's free. They don't pay any money. Oh, yes. And the refinery he built in Niger Republic just to guarantee that they have steady supply of fuel. Yes, they transport their warriors, their killers to Nigeria easily. And I hope Buhari will still relocate to Niger Republic. He will still, I hope he's still planning to Niger Republic. Niger Republic, as one Hausa man wrote, he said Niger Republic was critical to the colonization, Islamization, and Fulanization agenda. Very critical, yes. It's very central to it. So this school now must be a nightmare to Buhari. Oh yes, it's a nightmare to him and all the Fulanis. Oh yes, it's a nightmare. So I'm not surprised that Buhari may be putting pressure on Tinubu and Ecowas. Please restore democracy in Niger Republic. Please, please. Oh, mama, 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 you have to. You know? Oh yes. All the evil plans of Buhari have been foiled by this coup in Niger Republic. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. The Buhari's Tinubu's security advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, is a Fulani man. He's a Fulani man. Oh yes. He's a Fulani man. And he would never, they don't want the coup, because the people who have done this coup don't want that Buhari's appointed president. They're threatening to kill him. They say they will kill him if ECOWAS attacks them. Oh yes, they say they will kill him. So this coup now, and the fact that the ECOWAS people want to go and fight, it will put a halt, at least at the moment. It will put a halt to the Islamization agenda. The only sad thing about it, which I feel not Southerners should rise up now. The only sad thing is that they are going to bring in refugees from there to Nigeria. Northern Nigeria is wide and vast, so let the refugees that will come from Niger Republic remain in northern Nigeria there. Let them remain there. They must not be allowed to come to southern Nigeria. They must not. Yes, I know they always put them in Dangote's trucks to move them to the south. The southerners, southwest and southeast, must reject this. We must reject this. All the refugees from Niger Republic must stay in Buhari's Katsina. They must stay there. And then let's see how the war would go on. Let's see what will come out of this war. At least Buhari, for once, will now see how helpless, hopeless, and how ignorant and inherently wicked his wicked actions are bringing to him. Yes, his wicked action. He's going to reap of everything he sown. When God gives you long life, it's so that you reap of what you have sown. And Buhari has sown. He has sown whirlwind. He has sown where he hasn't just sown the wind, he has sown whirlwind. He's going to reap out of it, he's going to reap from it. I'm sure he's having sleepless nights now. Oh, yes, he's having sleepless nights now. Strategizing and planning and thinking. All those refineries they built, the war will destroy it now. In the process of, we want to restore democracy in Niger Republic, they destroy those refineries. The railway line, somebody is going to say, look, let's, already they've cut off they've shut off the border between Nigeria and Niger Republic. It's been shut off. The Niger Republic, Buhari wanted to merge with Nigeria, bringing all those Amajiris and all those young men that they refused to take care of, bringing them to come and kill and slaughter men with no soul, no compassion, because they weren't brought up with compassion. They weren't brought up with love. Most of them don't know who their parents are. These are street people that Buhari unleashed on Nigerians because they're from Niger Republic. Let's see what happens. All those weapons they've acquired, all those guns, all those things they've acquired, using it on innocent Nigerians. Let them use it to fight real war now. Real war has come. I have been saying it. You haven't watched, listen to my previous programs. You see where I say that as a minister of the gospel, one thing I know, that they that live by the sword, they shall die by the sword. And let's see what happens. But the breaking news is that Tinubu wants to go to war. The ECOWAS wants to go to war to restore democracy, because at least France, Tinubu has a lot to do with France. That's where he goes to for medical treatments. France is insisting that they must restore democracy because France takes uranium from Niger Republic for next to nothing. And the new coup leaders are saying you can't take our natural resources anymore, just like that. You take our natural resources, you use it to power your nuclear plant, and then you give us peanuts in terms of aid to Africa, aid to Niger Republic. Say, no, we don't want aid. We want to manage our natural resources by ourselves. That's what this is all about. That's what the coup plotters are insisting on. And may God give all of us long life to see the destruction of the enemy and how all this will pan out. In the name of Jesus, I rest my case. I don't want to say more. God bless you for stopping by. Please subscribe to this channel and click like, share. Take care. Bye.